I'm Donato Finelli. I'm a mental training and peak performance specialist from Capex Consulting, and I'm here today with Figured Out Baseball to tell you about one of the mental fundamentals, energy management. So when we say energy management, what we mean is getting yourself to the optimal amount of emotional activation in order for you to be able to perform your best. So in other words, how pumped up should you be out on the diamond in order to play your best game? Now, baseball is an emotional game. There's times in a game where you might feel really hyped up, really excited. There's times in a game where you might feel relaxed and calm, cool, and collected. First, let's take a look at how emotional activation impacts our performance. This is what's called inverted U theory. So down here we have emotional activation, how pumped up you are. Over here we have performance, or in other words, how well you play. What inverted U theory says is that as your emotional activation increases, as you get more pumped up, your performance improves and you play better. Until you reach a point to where you're at your optimal level of emotional activation, and any more pumped up beyond that takes away from your performance and you play worse. When we don't have enough emotional activation, we're not motivated, we're not working hard enough. But at the same time, when we're way over here, when we're too pumped up, we start to tighten up and get too tense. We lose our composure. We don't want to have too little, we don't want to have too much, we want to have just that optimal amount. When we take inverted U theory one step further, we have what's called eyes off, or individual zone of optimal functioning. What eyes off says is that each and every athlete has their own unique inverted U. So, for one athlete, they're going to be at their best at a lower level of emotional activation, but another athlete is going to be at their best at a higher level of emotional activation. So one baseball player might be at their best when they're at like a 3 or a 4 out of 10, but another baseball player might be at their best when they're at like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Everyone's optimal level is a little bit different, and it depends on a wide variety of factors. It depends on the sport, the position, the skill level, the experience, the individual's personality. A catcher might need to be really pumped up, whereas a pitcher might need to be calm, cool, and collected. One player on the team might be really at their best when they're really hyped up, really energetic. Another guy on the team might be at their best when they're calm, cool, and collected. Also, there's different scenarios in which your optimal level might vary. For example, maybe when you're out playing the field, you're at your best when you're at like a 6 or a 7, but when you step up to the plate, you're at your best at like a 3 or a 4. First, identify what your optimal amount of emotional activation is going to be for different scenarios. Identify what your best emotional activation is going to be in general, for the field, when taking an at-bat, when throwing a pitch. From there, determine some different pre-game and during-game strategies that you can implement in order to either pump yourself up or to relax yourself. So some ideas to increase your emotional activation could be to listen to some music that excites you, visualizing yourself being successful, doing some physical activity like a light jog or some jumping jacks. Some ideas to relax yourself or to calm yourself down could be to listen to some calming music, doing some breathing exercises, or some light stretching or meditation. Again, I'm Donato Finelli from Capex Consulting. That was Mental Fundamentals Energy Management. For more information on mental skills training, be sure to check out our website at capexconsulting.com or follow me on Twitter at Donato_Finelli. Also, don't forget to check out my next video called Mental Fundamentals Focus.